Welcome to our today's lesson. So in our today video we shall be looking at the term Segnale di stop. Segnale di stop. So you can see it here. So in English this simply means the sign of stop. You can see the symbol here. So generally this very sign is usually found in a junction with a poor visibility. A junction that has poor visibility, a junction that has low sight. So we have some questions in relative to this very topic. We have some questions to quickly consider based on this topic. So some response of these questions are vero, while some response are also falso. So our major area of concentration in our today's lesson is is to be considering the reasons why all these are vero, and the reasons why some of the questions are also falso. So let's answer this question together. Number one question, it says il segnale raffigurato obbliga a fermarsi in corrispondenza della striscia transversale di arresto e a dare la precedenza agli altri veicoli. Okay, let me explain this in English. It says this sign that is referred here, this word, this statement here, obbliga, this simply means obligatory, something that is compulsory. It says this very sign that is referred here, is obligatory. You as a driver that is driving on the junction, on the junction that has this very sign. So it says you have to stop. This statement correspondence simply means the actual place where the stopping line is. Della striscia transversale. Striscia transversale is the stopping line. When we are talking about striscia transversale, you can see it here. This is the striscia transversale. So corrispondenza simply means you have to stop. Corrispondenza, the actual place where this, the line is. So that is for that. This is the reason why this very one is vero. It says, e poi dare la precedenza agli altri veicoli. So this agli altri simply means by the time you stop, you have to give way to other vehicles. Vehicle simply means vehicles in English. So you have to stop in a junction that has this very symbol. You as a driver driving, all you have to do is that you have to stop and give way to other vehicles that are transiting. So this is the reason why this one is vero. That is number one. So again, number two, it says il segnale raffigurato impone di arrestarsi e dare la precedenza prima di impegnare incrocio. So now this very one is simply saying that this very sign that is referred here, this very sign that is here, it simply means, and it simply means that you have to stop and give way to other vehicles, that are passing, and you must stop before you occupy this impegnare simply means occupied, before you occupy the junction. Before you occupy the junction, all you have to do, you have to stop and give way to other vehicles. You can see it here. So before you occupy this very junction here, before you transit, all you have to do, you have to stop. You have to stop in where this very line is. You have to stop, look your left, look your right, and look your opposite. before you transit, make sure that there are no other vehicles, transiting. So that is for that. So this is the reason why this one is vero. And again, number 3, it says il segnale raffigurato obbliga ad arrestarsi a incrocio e dare la precedenza a destra e a sinistra. So it says, in a junction that has this very sign, so it's obligatory, it's compulsory that you as a driver that is driving, you have to stop. And not only that, stop, it says by the time you stop, make sure that you give way to the vehicles that are coming from your left and vehicles that are coming from your right before you transit. Giving way simply means wait for them to to transit first before you occupy the junction. So this is the reason why this one is vero. And again it says il segnale raffigurato impone di fermarsi a incrocio anche in presenza del semaforo a luce lampeggiata gialla. So in some cases, in a situation whereby you find this very sign in some junction with yellow light, maybe in some road whereby they are doing some maintenance, in some cases they will not just only place this there, but they will also include traffic light, which is yellow light. So in some cases like this, all you have to do, you have to wait, make sure that other vehicles that are coming, give way to them before you transit finally. So this is the reason why this one is vero. And again, we have another one which is vero. So let us quickly consider the reason why this one is also vero. It says il segnale raffigurato si trova a incrocio con una strada con diritto di precedenza. In some cases, you will also find this very sign with a road that have direct giving way. So this is the reason why this one is vero. So, and again it says il segnale raffigurato si trova in genere ne incrocio con scarsa visibilità. So he said this very sign that is referred here, you will find in this road simply means fine. It says, in some junction with scarsa visibilità. Scarsa visibilità, this word scarsa simply means, poor. In a junction with, poor visibility, a junction that is very dangerous, a junction that has, poor visibility. So this, what this one is simply talking about, and is vero. So that is for that. And another one again says, it says il segnale raffigurato fuori dai centri abitati è preceduto da relativo segnale de previso. So now, and it's simply saying that this very sign that is here, this is fuori dai centri abitati is outside town. Outside town. So some road that is outside the town. So he said in some cases, they may attach, some sign of preview. Preview simply means they may say in 150 meters away, 100 meters away, before you find this very symbol. This is a preview, so simply mean preview. Preview simply means ahead. They will inform you ahead. So that is the reason why this one is vero. Take note of that. So it says il segnale raffigurato è utilizzato da nome nei incrocio di particolare pericolosità. So now, what is he saying here? He said this very sign that is here generally, so is used in a junction that is very dangerous. A junction that is very dangerous. A junction that has, a poor visibility. A junction that has, a low visibility, a low sight. So this is where you can easily find this kind of sign. And whenever you find this kind of sign, all you have to do, you as a driver, you have to stop, give way to vehicles that are transiting before you occupy the junction. So this is the reason why this one is vero. And again, Il segnale raffigurato può trovarsi in corrispondenza di un passaggio a livello. So he says in some cases, this very sign that is here, you may also find it in trail line. Trail line, when we are talking about passaggio a livello, so we are talking about, the trail line. And the answer is zero. So that is for that. And all these are false, but let us quickly consider the reason why all these are false. It says il segnale raffigurato pronuncia obbligo di fermarsi e dare la precedenza nel senso unici alternativi. So this very one, and it's false, it simply says that this very sign that is here, so it's compulsory for you to give way to vehicles that are coming from from alternative ways. So we are not talking about that. So we are this very sign simply means a junction with a poor visibility, a junction that is located in a dangerous place. So this is the reason why this one is false. And another one again say il segnale raffigurato obbligo a arrestarsi a varco doganale. So, and he's saying that this very sign that is here is obligatory you as a driver, to stop. Varco doganale, this simply means, a place where there is a security controls of every vehicles that are transiting. So it's not found. It's not found in this very kind of place. It's only found in a junction that has a poor visibility. So this is the reason why this one is false. So take note of that. So, and again it says this very one says il segnale raffigurato obbliga a arrestarsi soltanto in caso di incrocio con altri veicoli. So this very one is simply say this very sign that is here, signale, that is referred here, it says it's obligatory for you to stop. Soltanto simply means only in some cases of a junction that whenever you are with other vehicles. So this one is simply saying that you have to stop only in some cases when you are other vehicles, and it's faster. So when you are in a junction that has this very sign, whether there are vehicles coming on your back, coming in the opposite side of you, whether there is vehicles or no vehicle, all you have to do, the sign simply means it's compulsory for you to stop. You have to stop. Wash your both sides before you transit. Whether vehicles come here or not come here, you have to stop. So this is the reason why this one is what is faster. And another question again says il segnale raffigurato è da arrestarsi per dare la precedenza solo ai veicoli provenienti dalla destra. So this one saying that you have to give way to only vehicles that are coming from your right hand side, and it's faster. So you have to give way to vehicles that are coming from your right, from your left, and from your opposite side. So in a junction that has this very sign. So this is the reason why this one is fast. So take note of that. So it says il segnale raffigurato è a posto di norma 150 metri prima dell'incrocio. So it's fast because it says il segnale, this very sign that is here, is always found is 150 meters, so away from the junction. So this very sign that is here is not known as a segnale di pericolo, which is a warning sign. It's not a warning sign. So for that reason, this one is false. But when we are talking about 150 meters away, so in other words, we are referring to segnale di pericolo, which is a warning sign. So this is the reason why this one is false. Because of time, we are going to be very brief. It says il segnale raffigurato impone di arrestarsi perché il transito è vietato. So he said this very sign that is here, so he said you have to stop because for you to transit is forbidden. No, it's not for you to transit is forbidden. You have to stop because the sign instructed so. And again, you have to stop so that you will give way to other vehicles that are transiting before you enter. So this is the reason why this one is faster. And again, it says, il segnale raffigurato pronuncia di arrestarsi o incrocio anche se il semaforo emette luce verde. So it says this very sign that is here, you know, in some junction that has this very sign, whether there are some traffic lights, so even if the traffic light shows, you know, green, you know, green normally, you know, permits transit of every vehicles. Green simply means you have to move. But in some cases, in some cases of junctions that have this very sign, whether the the traffic light show green, you have to still stop. Watch very well before you transit because of this very sign. So that is for that. And again, we have 2 more questions to answer before we round up. It says il segnale raffigurato pronuncia obbligo di arresto ad un posto di blocco istituto di organi di polizia. So in simply saying that this very sign that is here, you know, it's pronounced and is obligatory, you know, in some road which you know, that has control of some security agencies like police and all of that. So it's faster. So it's found in a junction, you know, that has poor visibility. So this is the reason why this one is faster. So that is for that. And lastly, it says il segnale raffigurato obbliga a arrestarsi solo se sopraggiungono altri veicoli. So the reason why this last one is faster is because of this word that is here. Because of this word and because of this other one. He said this sign that is here, raffigurato, that is referred here, is obligatory for you as a driver driving to stop only if you are, you know, in front of other vehicles. If there are vehicles at your back, so that is the only way you will have to stop, and it's faster. Whether vehicles or no vehicles, the signs instruct you to stop. All you have to do, you have to stop and give way to other vehicles. So this is where we shall be ending our lesson today. So hopefully I will see you, we see in our next video. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have not you know, clicked on the notification button, please try and do so that whenever we have any videos available, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you.